Merry Goatsmas, Burning Dog fans. Welcome to Goat Simulator. I like to use J as the NE key. I don't know about you guys. I thought I would do something a bit different today. Since, the moment my primary two choices were, Thief, a game about a guy who cynically seems to despise everyone around him and steals everything that isn't nailed down, and, Breath Edge, which is certainly cheerier than Thief, but which features a guy who's stranded alone in space with hundreds of dead bodies. So, you know, that's not exactly the cheeriest content I could provide to you for, Christmas. Not exactly what that feeling of family and togetherness. Oh, boy. So I thought I would show you guys some actual focused content instead of just me playing Goat Simulator while rambling about an announcement I want to make. If you've watched my announcement videos, you probably get the idea of the main Goat Simulator game. You're an indestructible goat, and that, you know, invulnerability is never explained, by the way, who just sort of wanders around a great big sandbox level with amateur voice acting and really, really questionable physics. It's kind of a buggy mess, but it embraces exactly the kind of ridiculousness I most enjoy, so I kind of love this game. Today we're going to look at at Goat Simulator's MMO Simulator, which was a free DLC level they released quite a while back. The best way I can think of to describe this is that Goat Simulator itself started out as an April Fool's Day joke. These guys, Coffee Stain Studios, were known for doing a fairly serious tower defense game called Sanctum, which was, I don't know if it was the first, but it was the first one I was aware of in the sort of sub-genre of tower defense games where you are also a character who runs around in the level and can shoot at the enemies in addition to placing towers. So after Sanctum, people kept bugging them, you know, what's your next game? What's your next game? So on April Fool's Day, they released a trailer for this thing they stitched together called Goat Simulator, which was designed to be as dumb and silly as possible. And much to their surprise, people fucking loved it. People ate it up. So they, you know, put in some actual time, turned it into a real game, and put it out. I mention this because this specific DLC has a similar origin. The running joke was that, you know, this is clearly like a side project for these guys, like a labor of love. You know, at one point it was said they wouldn't do any DLC, they wouldn't fix any of the physics bugs. There was even an achievement in the game called Involuntary QA, for the game crashing on you. But the joke was that the fans would always say, it's great, but when's the MMO coming? You know, it needs multiplayer. It needs a massively multiplayer thing. So they put out the MMO Simulator. And, oh boy, it's really something. Username BurningDogFace, connecting. But, I saw that. Create your character. Because in any good MMO, you choose your character class. Tank. Do you like spikes? Do you think big and strong is good? Do you subscribe to the Nietzschean moral philosophy of transvaluation of values and the Ubermensch? Then the tank class is for you. Fix problems by punching them! Welcome to the tank team, Booyah! The tank's two abilities are Butt Slam and Charge. Rouge. Oh dear. Oh, you can drag up and down, that's what that was. The Rouge is a stealthy and dexterous class, able to apply makeup unseen and wherever needed. Always being one step ahead of danger, Rouges gain the advantage over their enemy by being adept at a variety of skills, such as applying foundation, stealthily putting on mascara without being seen, using eyeliner in a precise fashion at just the right place, and finishing it off with a rich lipstick. The Rouge's two abilities are Stealth and Stunlock. I don't think I need to explain that joke. Magician! I love these shoes. Being well versed with the survival of the fittest. Wait, what? Oh, I had the wrong description up there. Ahem. Magician. Chosen children are visited by a person in a red costume and white beard during the winter. They are given a magic box full of all kinds of spells, such as card decks, a hat with a hidden department in it. I think that means compartment. And a plastic wand. Life is never the same again for the magician. Today, 30 years later, the magicians have spent many hours of practice in their parents' basement. They can now pull off the perfect card trick and always find nickels behind people's ears. The magician's two abilities are Card Trick and Fireball. The joke there being that it says magician instead of wizard. But, you know. Hunter! Really not a concern here. Being well versed with the survival of the fittest, hunters desire not the comforts of cities, but seek to the unforgiving wilds. Masters of forests and rivers, hunters stalk upon their prey, using their sharp metal lures to trap and catch all kinds of animals. Everything from trout to salmon. The hunter's two abilities are Fish, noun, and Fish, verb. No class. There's a handsome fellow we should all know. A regular goat with no special powers, apart from being a freaking legendary goat, of course. Life achievements include going to space, becoming a demon, flying a jetpack, and becoming the queen of all goats. I only did that last one just recently. Become the queen of Goatville. I'm not going to provide context for that. And, of course, microwave. I love that the microwave has a cord tail. The microwaves are the most evil constructs in this world. They are pure chaotic evil, and revel in chaos and destruction, using their evil powers to imbue food with entropy. Their purpose in this world is to create a black hole to consume the entire universe. But so far, they've only reached a point where the molecules in the food move more rapidly, causing it to heat up. One day, the microwaves will consume both the living and the dead. The microwave's two abilities are Pizza and Explosion. Oh, and they can still baa like goats, incidentally. But today I think we'll go simple. And stick with the tank. Mostly because I find this armor fucking hysterical. Ooh, sorry about that. I had to fix a thing there. Ah, yes. The Snowflake Factory. This is a pretty standard joke about how, you know, some MMOs come with a story that depicts your character. You are one of a kind. They depict your character as this, like, unique, special, individual character. And it's like, some of them are even like, they treat your character as, like the chosen one who will save the world. But of course, there's like 5,000 other people playing your class who get exactly the same experience with the game. I feel like I should explain something, by the way. The chat in the lower left and these characters walking around, none of them are real, to be clear. These are not real people. The chat in the bottom, I believe, is generated by algorithms, and all of the characters are AI. Hello, world. I do love that you can actually do that. Can I go to the other channels? No. Where is Mancock's wife? I've looked everywhere. That's funny. That's a very specific reference. I haven't enough faffing around. Yeah, I am at level 9 here. You start at level 1. Even when you reset your You can reset the MMO quests in the options menu. I have fucked around in here before, but and I have done that. I've reset the quests for everyone to enjoy. But I don't think the levels reset, but that's fine because there's like 101 levels, and I don't think they actually make a difference.
No!
You see. Mm-hmm. Oh god. Fuck yes, it does. Bring Greta her soda. Oh. The...
Ow!
Yes, I remember now. Yeah, you lick things with your tongue in this game. In the main game, you can lick stuff and drag it around with your tongue. But in the MMO mode, you have an inventory you can work with. I did not do the right thing, did I? Oh, no, I did. Yes, that's right. They bind all of your abilities to the standard things you can do. So every time you baw, I'm going to do that. That's going to be interesting. I did most of my playing as a microwave, incidentally. I think the levels just carry over. How do you talk? I don't want to do that. Oh, you just get in the circle. You need some help there, or...? Oh. Looping around. Oh, it's just doing that because I just keep standing there. Fair enough, let's get it out of here. See what my abilities actually are. Butt Stomp. That would be Charge. Regular attack. Back end attack, you do a kick instead of headbutting. That works in the main game as well. I have to restrain myself from my general urge to constantly baw. Goatshire. Is there a map? Oh, that guy's got fake lag. I love that. Yeah, there was a map. I don't remember what it is. Looking around to see if there's like a tutorial sign or something. Ooh. Sure, let's go the wrong way. Oh. Oh. Okay. I forgot those are even here. They, oh god, I found it. I am all tangled up in here. Yeah, the goat statues are a collectible. Oh, there's the map. Very funny. Yeah. Even in the main game, because you can get like stuck in the ground or fall through the world or whatever, there's a respawn command in the menu to just bring you back to the beginning of the level. Can I like zoom in on that map? I guess not. Never know you'll need that guy. Where's my mouse? Oh, navigate with this, so, you know. I don't remember picking up that pot, but it sounds like something I would do. Don't use that sound file out of context, please. Oh no, wait, that's illegal up here now. Never mind. I've been stuck in this shit pile for days. Great. Outstanding. I will treasure it always. Charging money for games is greedy. They should be free. That reminds me, there are 3 DLC chapters, or packages, whatever the hell you want to call them, for Goat Simulator that I do not have. Unlike MMO Simulator, those are for money. And, of course. Gee, I wonder what that could be a reference to. Like, these ones don't count, right? Oh no, it's 1, so I'll just go over here. Oh no, yes, these do count. Fair enough. This is problematic. Maybe I should have picked a different class. I remember when the when you baw as the microwave, it just makes a pizza fly out of its open door mouth. Pardon, 5 apples. What? You didn't... Oh, he gave me 1 apple. Fair enough. Oh yeah, there are actually hostile things in this. I still don't think you can die. Unlike in, you know, literally every real MMO. I was just going to say here, the 3 DLC chapters, other than this one, are, in order of release, Goat Z, a sort of parody of the game DayZ. So it's like a big, wide-open survival thing populated by zombies. Probably that has actual survival mechanics in it. Or at the very least, you need to eat. I don't know if you can be harmed, per se. I hate that beekeeper. That bastard. Not the bees. Wreck 5 beehives. You ragdoll when you go in water, you hit space to unragdoll. You can also ragdoll at any time by pressing Q, just for funsies. Hey, buddy. Butt hurt. Do a lot of hurt with your butt. Why isn't it dying? Missed. One of them broke. Crap. I get bugged out. Ah, there we go. And, I haven't done no research into this, but I remain pretty much absolutely certain that reference to a shock site from the 1990s called Goat Z. Goat C, I should say. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because it's disgusting. but I will basically say that it was sort of the original Two Girls, One Cup. It was a website you trick your friends into looking at. Yeah, fucking everything around me up every time I want to pick something up. That could be a problem. You want some moldy bread, don't you? Well, there was the timer, so that ends the start of this look at Goat Simulator MMO Simulator. Oh, I didn't even get to the other DLCs. I'll do that next time, I guess. But yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope you are having a Merry Christmas. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you next time. Later!